Hey guys, it's CorporateDVS, and yeah, so this is a new pickups video, and this one's going to be sort of different. It's sort of going to mark a change in the channel a little bit as far as quality goes, and hopefully I can stick to it because, you know, it requires a little bit more effort on my part, and of course that requires a little bit more work, and that's not something I always like to do, so, but I'm going to go ahead and try. Now, if you're a long-time watcher, you'll notice a difference. Not now, you won't notice a difference yet. But pretty soon you will. And what I've sort of downloaded this little program to help me with some editing, and it'll allow me to do what they call picture-in-picture, which is like have a video playing while I'm talking. Now it's not perfect, but it does work, and it was free because I don't like to spend money on, you know, editing and things like that, because I can usually manipulate the things that I already have to do it well. So anyway. I have that, so that's going to be a big change. I think it's going to add to the quality in the overall video. So let's go ahead and get started with the pickups. Alright, so first here is a package I got from a Nintendo Age user, actually. He had a couple of boxes, NES boxes, that he was wanting to get rid of, so we actually did a trade, and I went ahead and got them, and I'm pretty excited about them. The first one is a box and manual for Bionic Commando. This box almost looks brand new, really. This one does have the manual in there, yep, and also the styrofoam insert. So I got that. I already have the cartridge, so now I have a complete copy. And this one, which I was more excited about, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project box, and sort of the manual, and I'll explain that in a bit. This one's not quite as in good of shape, but it's a little crushed. I can probably form it back, but it's overall pretty decent. And the thing is, the manual is missing the front cover and the back cover. So I want to get a new manual for Ninja Turtles 3. So if you have one, please let me know. Alright, next is a couple of Nintendo cartridges that I've not really been after, but, well, one of them I have, the other one I haven't. The first one, let's set this over here. The first one is DuckTales. Now, DuckTales is like a platformer. I'm not terribly familiar with the game. I've heard it's pretty good. And it seems to be sort of desirable. People, a lot of collectors, or, I don't know if about collectors, but just enthusiasts, I suppose, always kind of want to, this game's in demand, I guess, is the best way to say it. It doesn't fetch a high price, really, and it's very common, but, it is all over the place, and people seem to like it, so I went ahead and got my copy. Now, this is like the third time I've gotten DuckTales. You know, I've gotten it, like 3 or 4 times before, so I plan on keeping this one, though. The other ones I've traded away or something, but this one I plan on keeping. So, got DuckTales on the NES. And this one is one I've been after, and I'm debating on keeping it or not. It's actually a pretty uncommon game. It's Gargoyle's Quest 2. Now, I haven't played this. I've heard good things about it, though. Really good things. I haven't played it, but there's a problem. There is a little tear in the label, which is unfortunate, but so that's why, but I got it for such a good price that I couldn't really walk away. It was only $9.99. This game's usually about 20 to 30 bucks, so I thought that was a good price. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I want to sell it and maybe get a new one because of that tear, but I'm going to have to do something because it does bother me, even though I haven't played this game yet, so I don't even have an opinion on it quite yet, but I have heard it's pretty good. So, I'm happy to get this one. Next is just a cheapo Saturn game that my local place had, and it was $2, and I thought, what the hell, I'll get it. It's PGA Tour 97. Now, like I said, it was only $2. The case is in alright shape, a few cracks in the back here and what have you, but the thing is, like, these old golf games, they're very hit and miss. The problem with most of them, and that's the problem with this one, is that it tries to be a simulation. And you just can't do that. It's just doesn't work out very well. The best classic golf games are the ones that, well, I'm talking aside from like the Tiger Woods series, the best ones are the ones that really don't take themselves too serious. Like Hot Shots Golf, I know that's a good one. Mario Golf. Those kind. And these kind, they're okay, but they tend to just feature or focus more on how they look than how they actually play and how much fun they are. So I haven't really played this one, but I'll see how it is, and yeah, I'm not expecting much, but we'll see. Alright, next is a couple current gen titles. The first one I got from the same guy I got that DuckTales cart from. He only wanted $3 for it. It's actually Pirate on YouTube. He has a channel. He also has a Nintendo Age subscription, so I did a little deal with him, and I got The Conduit on the Wii. Now this is a first-person shooter, and I've actually never played. Well, I have played it now, but before I had never played it. But I always heard it was decent, and for $3, I'd take the chance. It is complete in box, and it's actually pretty good. You know, a lot of people give the Wii some crap for the first-person shooters because you know the Call of Duties aren't good on it, you know, things like that. But you know what? The Wii has the first-person shooters on the Wii are highly underrated. Games like this, the Metroid Prime series, well, the Wii control ones, GoldenEye 007. The controls work great for this. It's not quite as comfortable as like a 360 controller or something like that, and it doesn't allow for quite the precision, I don't think, but it works great. And, you know, aside from the graphics being a little lower, the game looks excellent, by the way. You know, it's not HD, but it does look great, and yeah, highly underrated game if you ask me. I had a lot of fun for the little time I spent playing this. Alright, next was sort of a manipulation. This one's got a little bit of a story. I'll go ahead and give it away first. The game is Donkey Kong Country Returns. Now, I'm a huge fan of Donkey Kong Country. I have all three of them on the Super Nintendo. It's a great trilogy. Now, when this one came out, you know, it was sort of like, okay, that looks fine. I probably won't really buy it for $50, but it recently had a price cut. It dropped to $30 instead of $50. So now that means that all the used copies are dropping to about $25 at GameStop, that is. So here's what I did. Now my local Goodwill had a copy of this fairly new game, Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. Or is it? No, it's not Ghost Recon. Future Soldier. Ghost Recon Future Soldier is what it was. So I asked GameStop. I said, "How much do you guys give for this?" It's fairly new, Ghost Recon Future Soldier. He said, "We'll give you about $25." And then since I'm a Power Up Rewards member, I get a little bit more. And then if you trade it towards a used game, you get even more. So I ended up getting about $30. But here's the trick. I had a 50% off coupon to Goodwill. So I used it on Ghost Recon, got it for $15, traded it into GameStop, got Donkey Kong Country Returns, and put $5 extra more dollars down towards Halo 4 reservation. So this game really only cost me $15, and it's in excellent condition. Everything's here. And yeah, I'll take that deal. It's not in there. It's in my Wii. I was playing it. Really excellent game. Tough, challenging, but very good. So so anyway, that's the little story there. As far as the game, you know, I said it's good, but it plays a little bit like the classic Donkey Kongs. I mean, it certainly has the feel. It's got the music. The controls are pretty decent. Sometimes the motion controls can get a little irritating because you have to like shake the Wiimote or something to perform a little action. But overall, you just hold the Wiimote on its side and play it like a standard old controller. So very happy with Donkey Kong Country Returns. Okay, I've only got a couple more gaming things, and they're pretty cool. The first thing is something a friend of mine got at a garage sale, and that's an Atari 2600 Junior box. Now, there's no system in here, but it did come with like a bunch of controllers. There's like 2 Atari brand controllers, 2 sports paddles, which I've actually never seen, and then 2 standard paddles. So I have a box for an Atari 2600 Junior. It's in alright shape, a few dings here, duct tape, but you can actually get the duct tape off, oddly. It does not rip the box. So if somebody has an Atari 2600 Junior, I do not, and you're looking for a box, just let me know. I mean, I'm looking to sell this, probably not for a lot. But I don't have any use for this. I don't plan on getting Atari 2600 Junior, so if you are interested in this, just hit me up. I'd rather not put it on eBay, but if I have to, I have to. But I have that. Okay, now, keeping with the theme of empty boxes, well, let's just go ahead and show you what I got. I did a little trade with a friend of mine here on YouTube, Tony. Tone's Xbox is his channel, for a Genesis Model 3. Now, it came with this. He also threw in the AV cords, which is very nice, the ever-necessary power adapter, and a controller, which looks suspiciously like a Super Nintendo controller. But that's pretty cool. I've never seen this controller. So anyway, I got that, and of course the system itself, it's in fine condition, really nothing wrong here. Now, why was I after one of these? Well, if you remember a while ago, and you'll even notice it's not even up here anymore, I had this. just an empty box for a Genesis Model 3 with the cardboard insert. So I just needed the system, literally, just needed the system, and I held off on buying one. And Tony knew I was looking for one, so he went ahead and texted me. He said, "Hey, I got one for trade if you want something." So I traded some Sega CD games for him. And he sent it on over, and yeah, it was a great transaction. So now I have a complete in-box, well, no manual, but a boxed Genesis Model 3, which concludes my Genesis model collection. I now have every model Genesis, made by Sega, that is. Now, the only thing I'm after now is, you'll notice I have 3 Model 1 Genesis boxes, all box systems in them. I'm missing one. I'm missing the Fighting Edition, which is one that has Streets of Rage 2 in it. The box is like an orange in the front. I really want that one, because that's the coolest looking box, if you ask me. So that's all I'm after as far as Sega systems, and then I'll be good. So yeah, okay. Alright, last thing, it's nothing too spectacular, but it is pretty cool. I just saw Prometheus in the theater. Well, I didn't just see it. This probably a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And I really liked it. You know, it's a great sci-fi movie. And I'm not terribly familiar with the original Alien. So it's like, you know what? I need to see Alien again. So I was on the hunt for Alien, and I went to Best Buy, and they had it. They had Alien on DVD for $5. Okay, that sounds good. But then they had this, and it was only $20. Now, it's normally more than that for brand new, and I kind of broke down and bought it. It's the Alien Quadrilogy. It was normally $30, but they had it marked down to $20, and it was new. There is a little dent here in the corner, so it's not perfect, but I did get this. This is an 8-disc or 10-disc set. I'm not terribly sure. 9 discs. It has all the movies. It folds out really great. It's got all the movies, bonus features, a sweet case, basically anything you could ask for. And it was only $20, and that's fine by me. I could have bought all 4 of the DVDs separately for $20, but I decided to get the whole set and all the bonus stuff for $20. Okay, so that is everything for this pickups video. Nothing spectacular, but some great stuff. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed my new little editing trick that I've acquired, if you will. So yeah, that's going to be the standard now. I'm going to be doing that now. So I hope you like it. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. So yeah, we'll see you next time, and take care.
Hey guys, just wanted to say thanks for watching and thanks for supporting the show. Here you can go to some other videos that I have. You can check out more pickups, some reviews, the podcast I do with Neo Flynn, and some more videos like Sega vs. Nintendo and Quest for the Best Movie Game. So I just wanted to say thanks for watching, check out some of these other videos, and thanks for supporting the show.
I've sort of downloaded this little program to help me with some editing, and it'll allow me to do what they call picture-in-picture, which is like have a video playing while I'm talking. Now, it's not perfect, but it does work, and it was free, because I don't like to spend money on editing and things like that, because I can usually manipulate the things that I already have to do it well. So anyway, I have that. So that's does have the manual in there. Yep. And also the styrofoam insert. So I got that. I already have the cartridge, so now I have a complete copy. And this one, which I was more excited about, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project box, and sort of the manual, and I'll explain that in a bit. This one's not quite as in good of shape, but it's a little crushed. I can probably form it back, but it's overall pretty decent. Hey guys, it's Corporate DVS, and yeah, so this is a new pickups video, and this one's going to be sort of different. It's sort of going to mark a change in the channel a little bit as far as quality goes, and hopefully I can stick to it, because it requires a little bit more effort on my part, and of course that requires a little bit more work, and that's not something I always like to do. So, but I'm going to go ahead and try. Now, if you're a long-time watcher, you'll notice a difference. Not now, you won't notice a difference yet. but pretty soon you will. And the thing is, the manual is missing the front cover and the back cover. So I want to get a new manual for Ninja Turtles 3. So if you have one, please let me know. Alright, next is a couple of Nintendo cartridges that I've not really been after, but, well, one of them I have, the other one I haven't. The first one, let's set this over here. The first one is DuckTales. Now, DuckTales is like a platformer. I'm not terribly familiar with the game. I've heard it's pretty good. It'll be a big change. I think it's going to add to the quality in the overall video. So let's go ahead and get started with the pickups. Alright, so first here is a package I got from a Nintendo Age user, actually. He had a couple of boxes, NES boxes, that he was wanting to get rid of, so we actually did a trade. And I went ahead and got them, and I'm pretty excited about them. The first one is a box and manual for Bionic Commando. This box almost looks brand new, really. This one